This is an argument that tries to show that at least one of three propositions is true. Is first, that almost all civilizations at our stage of technological development go extinct before they reach technological maturity. So that's the first possibility. A second possibility is that there is a very strong convergence among all technologically mature civilizations, in that they all lose interest in creating ancestry simulations, as I call them. These would be very detailed computer simulations of people like their historical forebears. So the second possibility is that they just lose interest in doing this. And the third possibility is that we are almost certainly living in a simulation.
When they go down into the mine, Abraham will still be alive. There will be no shocking memories. And the prevailing motion will be one of nostalgia for those left behind.
If you add in a more efficient digital implementation, you can add another big chunk of orders of magnitude. And so what you find fairly robustly, if you just work the numbers...
Radioactive half-life of... I would think that possibly 100 years.
As wonderful as like curing cancer or eliminating world hunger would really be, from this evaluative perspective, insignificant compared to reducing the level of existential risk.
Well, let's see now. Cobalt IMG.
Where they would breed humans for like 500 years and make very sure who mated with whom.
Ratio of, say, 10 females to each male.
Which, setting aside all like the ethical complications.
The women will have to be selected for their sexual characteristics, which will have to be of a highly stimulating nature.
You would get the kind of phenotypes that have never existed in all of human history.
Combined with a spirit of bold curiosity for the adventure ahead.
So if we exit the human conditions in the downwards direction, there is, like in population biology, the concept of a minimum viable population size. You have too few individuals left, they can't sustain themselves. There is an attractor state down there, which is extinction. Once you're extinct, you tend to stay extinct.
Actually, they would breed prodigiously, eh? There would be much time and little to do.
And yet we tend to think that this is the normal way for things to be, that any like claim that things might be very different is a radical claim that needs some extraordinary evidence. Yet it's possible, if we reflect on it, that the longer the time scale we are considering, the greater the probability that we will exit this human condition in either of one or two ways, downwards or upwards. So if we exit the human conditions in the downwards direction, you have too few individuals left, they can't sustain themselves, there is an attractor state down